Good morning, and welcome to, well, the sun is trying to shine today, Winnipeg, but I was checking the radar here maybe 20 minutes ago, just before I took the bike out of its box. The radar showed that there was rain moving in from the west, just showers. Weatherman's predicting 10% chance of rain anytime now. Well, 10%, that means it's 90% chance it won't, right? However, I go by what I can see, and I can see what looks like light rain moving in. I'm going to want to get out for a quick scoot, at least one quick scoot today, if I can. Now, there's something I wanted to mention here, and that was that I think it was yesterday or the day before when I was using these. I bought these back in the early 80s when I was doing the Lusitania and Titanic models, which are down in the workshop right now. And what I was finding is that when I had these on, you're looking really, really close. Now it's working this morning. Yeah, it's working this morning, but I couldn't get, my eyes didn't want to converge in, because you're looking really close. So this eye looks this way and this eye looks this way. And I was having a little bit of difficulty, but I'm pleased to say that right now it is working. Now maybe it's the way the angle I was at, because I feel kind of foolish now. I was going to tell you that my eyes won't focus properly anymore, and here when I go to try it, they're fine. Well, that's good news. Okay, well, we won't talk about that anymore. Okay, we are in step 22, right? And this piece here, we got that done. We have finished our spiders here. That's the way they're going to go. I might try and sand a little bit around the edges there where it looks a little bit rough. Although I'm pretty sure that once it is sprayed over, we're not going to see that with the the flat, whatever that's supposed to be. It could be that part is supposed to be black. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's done. But I was noticing here, back to this piece here, there was a little spotlight that goes on the top, and you can actually see it in that photograph sorry, I forgot who it was who sent it. Sent us, and yeah, you can see there's actually a spotlight on this thing, and we haven't put that on. So we got to do that in order to completely finish this piece right here, and then we can move on to putting the railing that goes around this part right here, this railing. Yeah. Okay. We're slowly working our way through 22, but 22 is it's got some more really difficult photo etch here. If you look up here, I talked about this before. It looks like there's a catwalk with a railing attached to it, and I guess a shape like that I can see where it can't be all all one piece in photo etch, and then you just fold the railings up. Although, yeah, they might have been able to no, I don't think so. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll get it. We'll try it anyway. Okay. Well, let's put our spotlight on. I think that's probably the most urgent, you might say, thing, and that way we have then completely finished this piece right here. Yeah. Oh, Missy the dog. Well, it's possible that Missy's going to be coming by when I'm out on the bike. I'm not going to wait for her. If I all of a sudden get the urge and I want to go out, with the weather the way it is, we've had 3 or 4 beautiful days, just one right after the other. So it only stands to reason that we should have a little bit of rain once in a while. Yeah. So 22.7. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I've been up for a while because I finished those other two spiders this morning. So I've been up at this for a little while already. Okay, let's get our spotlight on. I'm pretty sure I still got it in here somewhere. I hope. I don't see it. Uh-oh. Have to be careful how I pick this up. Oh, there it is. It was stuck in the corner of the tin. I thought I'd lost it. Yeah, some of these little pieces are so terrible small. Okay, well, at least I know it's there. Let's carefully get this back in there until we're actually ready to mount it on something. I guess maybe I'll hold it in this somehow in the self-locking tweezer, and then yeah, we should be able to rig something up. The thing will be to hold that tiny little part while the CA glue cures, you know, so that it doesn't fall over. We'll think of something.
Good morning, Uncle Ron.
Good morning. I was afraid I might miss you, so I'm glad you're a little bit later.
How'd you like the corn?
I ate, there was 8 cobs, right? And I ate the three worst ones yesterday.
The kernels were small, eh?
Yes, they are.
It's very early in the season.
Yeah. It's, okay, come on up. There you go.
I wasn't going out, but when you phoned up, you sounded so desperate. I thought,
desperate. I was desperate.
you sounded desperate.
Yeah.
I thought I'd better go down and buy you corn.
No, I just thought I'd let you know. I would not have gone up on my own for it. One more, Missy. Come on, one more. There you go. Atta girl. Atta girl.
So where did you go this morning?
I went to the through the old neighborhood, across the Redwood Bridge, north up Main to the McDonald's on Main, and just past the park, or by the park rather, and had coffee, and then over the Chief Peguis Bridge and back.
The traffic's light, eh?
Oh yeah. At first I thought, gee, it's sure light traffic, you know, and then all of a sudden I remembered, oh yeah, Labor Day.
I remember.
Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, the reason the Missy the dog segment ended up a little bit different today is because I'd forgotten that when Max and I were sitting at the table talking there, excuse me, I had turned off the camera and I forgot to turn it back on. So we did not have the goodbye as we usually do, and it's too bad too because the cat was standing in the door. But anyway, that's the way it goes. There's always tomorrow, right? Okay, so here we go. We got this very, very tiny little part right here that we gotta zoom in on, and get an even tinier part glued on top of it. Yeah, I think, yeah, not sure what I'm gonna do. Well, one thing's for sure. We're gonna have to get in closer so you can see whatever it is I decide to do. Okay, on the top of this piece of photo etch here, you'll notice there are 2 little positioning pins coming up off the bottom, and the idea is that this piece is supposed to mount in between those two. And I do remember when I was cleaning this up with and I was using the magnification hood and I was moved right in, it does appear that trumpeter had actually tried to mold places where that would slide in. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put the macro lens on here and see if I can't do this on camera. This is going to be iffy. Yeah. I was trying to think of how could I hold this so that it stayed in place while I glued it on. Because as soon as I let go of it, it's going to fall off, right? And yet on the other hand, if I was to use another pair of self-locking tweezer here on this piece, when I try to release the tweezer, I might break it off anyway. This is one of those pieces that I'm probably going to have to sort of smother around with CA, maybe CA thick or something after I get it stuck on. It's not going to look good close up with the macro lens, but it'll look fine at arm's length. Okay, just let me recompose here. Now I don't need to poke this down too far, otherwise I'm going to have a bunch of blue tack that I'm going to have to get out of there later. Okay. Now you can see those two little, if we can get the light right, you can see those two little things on the top there that we have to try and get that piece of plastic in. Okay, it could be if I was to put some, let's see if I can grab hold of this again, get some CA thick on the bottom of that. Is there any way I can use a holder downer? I'm just going to have to think about this here. Somehow I got to hold it like that so that the CA will have a chance to cure. If I use the thick, it might take as much as 10 minutes. Or maybe I could use the thin just to hold it in place, and then build it up on the bottom with the thick later with a toothpick or something. Yeah. Well, yeah, it sticks like that, but that's not the way we want it, is it? Quite a bit of time has passed here, and I've been sort of racking my brains as to what might work here. Okay, I'm going to try and dip the base of this into CA thick. I've got some in this little container here. Okay, now I'm hoping that when I let go, it stays. Now please don't fall over. To be honest with you, I'm surprised that worked. Now if I could just take one of Gabe's swabs and touch the photo etch with a curing agent. Okay, now get a swab. Hopefully, now let's put this over here, don't spill it. Now hopefully this is going to just sort of wick its way along. And activate the CA There, I'm pretty sure I touched it. I'll go on the other side here. Yeah, I know for a fact I touched it. Okay, now after that cures, then I can reinforce that entire area with CA thick. It's excuse me. It's probably cured now. How could I test that? Okay, let's just very, very gently here touch it with a paintbrush. Okay. Yeah, it is cured. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to wait a little while, like till tomorrow, and so that the curing agent evaporates out of there. Let me move this here. It's not very straight, is it? Well, it's straight, but it's not centered. But I mean, who can tell? I mean, I can hardly even see that thing. Okay, I know you can't see the clock. Well, actually you can, but you can't read it. It's 8 minutes to 3 right now. I've spent time doing other things here today. And I'm going to call her quits for this episode. Yeah, and I'm going to be really careful here now. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.